Welcome to Lake Macedonia, the land of ice. We're here, quite predictably, to take on Shiva, the Ice Aeon, and also to make our way back to the Macedonia Temple. Shiva is dangerous, mainly because she has a really high luck stat, which means she will avoid a lot of what we're doing. Luckily, that's what we have overdrives for. Shiva's defense isn't crazy high, so we'll still be hitting pretty hard. That's gonna be the key to really taking her out. However, she has a bunch of dangerous attacks that we'll be fighting at the same time, including one that insta-kills us. That is going to be a little bit of an issue. It is around this time where we start feeling the drawbacks of using Yuna instead of Riku. We had Riku, there's a whole bunch of extremely useful mixes we can use. That's not really an option right now. However, I like Yuna. So far so good, we can still use her.
Fool! You come back to Macedonia Temple a traitor! Traitor! Find your salvation on the far plane!
Immediately I notice one thing that's not so good. You might notice the animation for Waka is normal speed rather than sped up because I still have the no encounters armor set on him. We're gonna have to be ready to equip that in time. Yeah, here's Shiva. She's gonna be pretty tough. In fact, it's gonna be unlikely that we're gonna hit her at all. Tidus might. Yuna probably never will. But what we should even start to do is... Well, no, we don't really need to worry about auto-life just yet, because her Heavenly Strike will dispel that as well. While there's a lot of misses, let's make sure we equip the proper armor on the Orc at least. Did that give any sort of stats to me? Or what if I go for Asuna? No, that's fine. So that her normal attacks isn't really much of a problem. She doesn't actually have a lot of health, which should make it fine. In fact, if we aim a little bit, we will be able to hit a little bit better. But if she does Heavenly Strike, we're gonna lose those. Let's give it a go. Again, this is where Riku would be super useful. Because you can use an item on her, or a mix on her, which gives you 5 times aim, 5 times cheer, 5 times luck, everything in one go. It's pretty great. In fact, maybe I should be doing luck instead of aim. Ah, even the counterattack missed. And finally, 5 times aim. Now she's probably gonna end up killing me. Let's see if I can actually attack. I can! And we're still alive on top of that. That's good. Should we get luck as well? I mean, we hit twice now. That's pretty good. You might notice that she's super fast. Remember, we have really high agility and auto haste, and still we're not really getting in that many turns in one go. But with enough aim, we are actually starting to hit her. And with enough damage, we can bring her down. However, we might be a little bit screwed now, because I didn't plan the overdrive meter. And we're gonna only be able to get in one auto life. I wanted to have Yuna have a turn before her overdrive, so she would have summoned an Aeon, but we're gonna have to auto life and hope that this still is fine. It should be. But either way, we're all going to die right now, and sadly that's also gonna get rid of our aim buff. It is always the overdrives that hurt the most. That hurt a lot. But we're back to life, and we have one turn. We're gonna have to Mega Phoenix this one. I wish you did heal Tidus as well. Hey, we're still alive. And we only have one turn, though. Should we heal? If we heal, we might actually be okay. Alright, Tidus, how about you use magic? Even Yuna's still alive. What is this? Triple attack. Nah, double. We're still getting her down though, and the key is actually she's getting pretty low now. We're taking quite a lot. We're doing quite a lot of damage on her. In fact, we're still hitting even though we've lost our auto aim or aim thing. Should Yuna heal? I think we should heal. Inevitably though, what we could have done this entire time, I'm pretty sure, is to finish this off with an attack reels. I haven't really felt the need to do that yet. It's kind of cool to be able to attack her for once, because usually you just miss everything. Is she below half health yet? Rip in peace, Yuna. Okay, now we're missing a little bit. We're actually missing a lot. We gotta make sure we don't attack one more time, because then she'll have her overdrive. So instead, Waka, how about you heal for Yuna? Yes. Let's get ready for an overdrive, or an Aeon. How about we summon Shiva? Feels like it makes sense, right? A Shiva for a Shiva? See how much damage our Diamond Dust will do to her. Probably not as much as her Diamond Dust will do to us. It in fact healed her, so I mean that was... I mean that could have figured that one out, really. Ice versus ice. You'd think then that she would heal me now, right? You know, ice versus ice, am I right? Sadly, it's not that simple. Because then you would have just fought this boss and put on like ice absorbing elementals and yay, you'd won everything. Life is unfair. But now we're alive though, and we can actually fight her without much problems. In fact, what we're going to do is, I think Titus is... There's only half health, so I'll attack normally. Or rather cook it and hope for the best. No. Alright, let's do attack reels. Let's land a couple. See how much damage we do. This should hit pretty damn hard. Half health might have some impact on it, but... No, that's plenty of damage. Overdrives always hit. I never miss. It's the key for a lot of these bosses. And down goes Dark Shiva. And we get another random weapon. More dark matter though, which is nice. Here comes the stupid part. We've just beaten one of the hardest bosses ever, Dark Shiva, and they still feel like they want to summon these random dudes to fight us. They will just keep coming. That's kind of part of the problem, right? They will just keep coming. So even though we just took out the Dark Aeon, we just have to run. It's silly. Anyway, we have successfully, quote-unquote, escaped. And we can now go back here. They gave up chase as soon as we were out of sight. And now, the place is cleared out. No Dark Shiva. No Guado. No endless wave of minor fiends. This is Lina. She's pretty good. But we're done blitzballing for now. Yes, the peace has returned to this holy temple. No, they do not. Chill and void of faith. Well, we have no time for prayer, because we are doing the temple again. Down we go. There we go. Grab the Macalania sphere. Put in the pedestal. Shoot on top of the ice. Grab the glyph sphere. Run down, place the glyph sphere here. Access to new Macalania sphere, which we will go and grab. And place here for the first one. We have 2 more to get. One of them is in the pedestal already, which we can now push into this one. And the third one is up here, which we can now grab because we don't need to go down there anymore. Place it here. And that is the temple finished. Hooray! The path is finished. Since we've already done the Destruction Sphere treasure, we don't need to worry about that. Now, we're just going to go into the Chamber of the Faith. Wait, this is where we came from. We're actually going this way. So really what we did was we built the way back out of here, which is fine. Ah, yes, this is where we first fought Seymour, or one of the places where we first fought Seymour. No, it was the first place, I think. This place you haven't seen much before. Remember that you didn't really walk this path. But down there below was when we fell down and we heard Sin after a big explosion. And in here, the Chamber of the Faith.
Should the dreaming end, you too will disappear, fade into Spira's sea, Spira's sky. But do not weep, nor rise in anger. Even we were once human. That is why we must dream. Let us summon a sea in a new dream world. A new sea for you to swim.
Magic sphere. And then some other statistic spheres, such as a magic defense sphere and an accuracy sphere. All of them useless. Well, that's 4 down, and that means there's 4 to go. We still have Dark Bahamut, Dark Yojimbo, Dark Anima, and Dark Mega Sisters. They are quite a bit harder than these 4, and they will need a little bit more preparation. Mainly, a whole lot of luck. I might even have to replace Yuna with Riku for the benefit of all the mixes she can do. We'll see if that'll be necessary or not. Oh. Great. I'm supposed to do the puzzle now, not before. Oh well. I'll see you next time.